What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Zen's Room. You got here just in time to help me finish up my minecart elevator. I'm not sure how many of you know how to do these, so I figured I'll just show you how to do it really quick while I'm finishing up. Gotta go down here all the way. It's quite a big elevator, so I had to use quite a few minecarts. I haven't gone through to count them yet. So yeah, you just go down to the bottom and right-click the minecart and get right in it. Oops. There we go. And as I go along, I just kind of stack blocks up and hop on top. So I count 1 where the minecart is, 2, 3, 4. Take out that 4th block, and I'm just putting behind a nice redstone lamp so it'll look really nice. And then I put my trapdoor on the front, which will hold the minecart in place. And I block up again, put a block over, rail, minecart, knock it out, and then I keep going. 1, 2, 3, and then that would be where the 4th block is this time, but we don't want it right there. We want it actually to be level with this half slab here, because this is the very end here. Oh, oh. Oh man, keep falling. Gotta be careful here. Alright, see if I can get back up there. There we go, okay. Just gotta knock out this last block behind here, put on a redstone torch, redstone lamp, and up. Then I can put my last trapdoor there, and put my last minecart right here at the top. Yep, there we go. And that way it will rest right next to that half slab. So anytime I come up here, I can just hit shift and I'll be right onto that half slab, because the minecart wants to place me somewhere and there's nowhere to put me except for that half slab. So it's nice and convenient. I don't fall back down or anything. I don't have to worry about climbing or holding forward or anything. But next project I have prepared is the tunnel over here. I've had this cleared for a few days now, probably actually like a week. I just haven't taken the time to record making the tunnel. Now before I get started here, I've already done a bit of landscaping around the whole entrance of the tunnel on both sides, but I'm not quite happy with this little area here, so I've put a piece of TNT right there on the edge of that little ridge right there, and I kind of want to flatten this out, so if I can hit that button with the bow, I should be able to blow it up. Let's see how many tries it takes me. Nope. Way too high on that one. Nope, way too high again. This bow's a little more powerful than I thought it was. Ooh, getting close. One more. Oh, man. Come on, we can do this. So close. Oh, man. That looks like it's 1 pixel off. Oh, come on, this is just silly. I'm going to have a circle around that thing before I actually hit it. What? That didn't hit it? Am I crazy or did that hit it? What's going on here? That thing is just full of arrows. That one's right through the button. Why didn't it explode? What's going on here? Ah! Ah! Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. It's a little too late now. I guess that's all for the better. Well, after adjusting it quite a few times, I think it looks pretty natural, not like it's been too heavily landscaped. At least I didn't blow myself up or blow up everything around it without meaning to. I think I did a pretty good job there, nonetheless. But the basic pattern I'm going to use for this tunnel is pretty simple. I had one that was even more simple before, but it was just too plain. And I think this one is a good combination of kind of simple and elegant, so that it's a nice repeating pattern. It's not too simple, but it's not too complicated that it gets cluttered once you repeat it. So let's see how it goes. I think I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Should be pretty simple. And then make another column. Go across. The ceiling will go there. Let me go ahead and do the ceiling. Got the glowstone, and each one of these will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, no. That's wrong. Yeah, it'll be on the 5th block like so. There we go. And it'll do that all the way down. It doesn't quite go off of the same pattern here. Let me just fill this in real quick. Alright, so there's the ceiling, and then the pattern's very simple. You just start off with some bushes here. Should be about 5 bushes. Then a couple torches. And then just line the top with stairs. And then make these kind of look like columns, just like so. And I think that looks pretty awesome when you repeat it all the way down. Let's see. See what it looks like on both sides before I get too ahead of myself here. Oh yeah, that's gonna look really good. That's gonna look freaking awesome. Alright, let's get at it. I'd say that looks just perfect. That looks just perfect. Now that I'm completely done with the pattern on there, all that's left to do is fill it up with water. So I just need to go back here, get rid of all the sand here. Very quickly. Got my nice efficiency 4 shovel to do that with. Alright. And it won't fill all the way up, so I'm going to have to go to the other side, and I think I'll take a boat. I'll take a boat down and just fill it in as I go. And I don't know, I've never done it like this before, so we'll see how it works out. Should be pretty fun. Alright, gentlemen, start your engines. Let's see if I can do this correctly. No, no, I'm failing miserably here. I've already broken my boat. I think I didn't start out quickly enough. Let's try this again. Ah, it's working out. Just gotta get it along the side there in the right spots. This makes it tons easier. Don't have to be pushed by the water and run back a bunch of times. Makes it pretty quick. One more should do it. There we go. Looks like I missed one of my little bushes here, but I could fix that pretty quickly. But right now I'm just putting down a couple double chests right here in the middle. There's actually a section which has an even number. It's 8 long instead of most of the other sections, which are 7. And I'm just going to throw a bunch of boats in both of these chests, so that just in case I'm in the middle of this tunnel and something bad happens, I can have some boats to get out of it with. Because boats have a bad tendency of breaking just about all the time. I'm actually really glad I put those chests there, because I was just doing a ride through and I discovered something unintentionally. A skeleton spawned in here, and I was trying to shoot him while I was in my boat, and for some reason when you try to shoot when you're in your boat, the arrow does not go quite where you shoot it. It goes like straight under where you are. Let me see if, yeah, see, I just picked up my arrow again. Let's see where it goes. It should go like straight under me or something. I keep picking it up. This is so weird. I have to say, I've really outdone myself on this tunnel here. It just looks so nice. By itself, the pattern's really simple, but when it's repeated, it just looks so good. I love the andesite. That's really a good addition to these snapshots. Nice way to break it up from the normal stone, and I love the hard edges it has. So you can see each individual block that goes into it. And it's nice and convenient right here next to my boat dock. So right after I come in, I can slip right into my boat dock, and I'm home, you know. Pretty convenient stuff. Alright, I got another project I'm going to be working on. Since I have my minecart elevator right over here set up, I don't need to use this ladder down here anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and remove this ladder, and let's work on a drop chute. So I want these trapdoors to pop up with the blocks right here whenever it's closed. So I'm going to need a bunch of sticky pistons to do this for me. I'm sure this is a design a lot of people are really familiar with. It's nothing too special. You put 4 like so on one side, mirror it on the other, and then you need these sticky pistons to face upwards if I can get them to do it. The difficult part for me in this is going to be wiring it up without interfering with other stuff I have planned, because I want to be able to use a button right here to be able to open and close it. So here's my button, But I also want to be able to use a button over here for something else, which is kind of a mystery project, which I'm not going to tell you guys about until it's probably completely done. So I'll show you guys that. It's going to be a pretty big surprise. I'm pretty sure nobody has done anything quite like it ever in the history of Minecraft, so I think it'll be pretty cool. I definitely don't want to give away any clues, so don't ask. But anyway, back to this. So the more difficult part is going to be rigging it up so that it doesn't interfere with any of the other redstone projects that I have going on in the area. So I've kind of had to come up with my own little way of making it compact enough to fit back here without causing me problems. So as you can see, this block gets powered before the piston is actually there. Then these push it out and it goes up. So then when I remove it, this loses power first, and the piston is able to pull down before those back pistons pull it back. So it's a pretty simple concept. So yeah, here you can see real quick, when I remove the torch, the pistons retract and the light turns off. When I put the torch in, the light turns back on and the pistons push at the same time, and that's because I have the repeaters on the same amount of delay. So, pretty simple concept there. Alright, so now I need to get out of here without messing everything up. It's going to be kind of the difficult part. I'm almost done rigging this up here. It's actually been a lot quicker than I thought it would be. So then I just need to rig up these last two pistons right here to extend when I need them to. So let's put our wall here. And if I put a repeater like this and one like this, and this repeater has redstone on top of it, I mean the block that the repeater is going into has redstone on top of it, it will actually power that piston through the wall, so I don't have to worry about it getting power through there. So, ooh, did it work? Alright, it's all filled in. Looks like I picked up an extra block in there somewhere, I don't quite know how. But yeah, let's test this thing out. So I just stand right here in the middle, hit the button, and down I go to my diamond mines. Oh no! The vines are not catching me still. Oh man, that's not cool. Let's see if they do it this time. Nope. Alright, I think I got the problem fixed this time. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. I just moved up the second layer of vines up one block, and it seems to catch me this time. I'm not quite sure what it is. It seems like depending on the height of the fall or something, the vines just don't catch you at a certain point, or maybe it's the Y coordinate. It just doesn't work on certain Y coordinates. I'm not quite sure myself. I'm just gonna go with this because it works. Just a little brief update before I finish this episode. I went ahead and changed my map so that the north is up, so it's the same direction as when you're facing it, and I noticed it cut off the village there, which I'm going to be working on some episode in the distant future, and I figured, you know, I might as well just tell you, I'm going to expand this storage room down one level, so I'll have another layer of these entrances. This will be a staircase down to the bottom level, and I'll kind of have like a balcony up here so that I can look down, and that'll give me enough room to expand this downward, so I'll be able to have a nice view of that village on there. But other than that, the next thing I'm planning on working on is my mob spawner. I have a pretty advanced and pretty efficient design. It's not really for beginners, but hey, it works like a charm. So I'm going to go ahead and start getting items collected for that before the next episode, and hopefully I can start on it and get it finished within a couple episodes. I also need it to get me a lot of bone meal so that I can make a hole through the bedrock of the nether with some dark oak saplings so that I can do some cool stuff in the nether later on too. So catch you guys next time.